happening in this classroom and why it's happening. This is Denarius Frazier. He is a math teacher in Brooklyn, New York. It's an 11th grade math lesson. I think you're really going to like it. And I'm going to show it to you in little tiny pieces and just ask you to talk about it and reflect on what's happening here and why is it happening. So in this first session, this is just the beginning of this class. And the question I'd love to ask you to think about is, what do the students do? Does anything surprise you about what they do? And why do you think they do it? Here it is.
I noticed that we had 2 solutions represented on our paper for number 9. Go ahead and take 30 seconds to silently and independently evaluate the 2 solutions that I saw. Great, let's take a poll. We'll reveal on 1. 1 finger if you agree with solution for A, 2 for B. Where are we in 3, 2, and 1? We're a little divided. Turn and talk, why?
Just going to pause it there. 30 seconds to the person next to you. Anything surprise you? When you notice what the students do, why do you think they do it? Start your conversation. Thanks, everybody. Do you mind, in the black sweater, do you mind if we start with you? Anything interesting to you in this? Yeah, sorry. Anything interesting? I can't see your name tags. I apologize for calling you, like describing your clothing to you. Tell me your name.
Molly.
Molly, anything interesting to you here?
We talked about just the quickness with which they follow his instructions.
Oh my gosh.
Compared to our classrooms, the waiting for the cue of who's going to be the leader.
Yeah, I love that.
Thing that we often see was not there for whatever reason.
Oh my gosh, if your description of that was any better, we would have to come up here and present. Anyone else talk about that, like how that turn and talk just like crackles to life, right? Does anyone talk about that? Okay, if you had asked me in high school to turn and talk to a classmate about trigonometry, which is what's happening here, this is going to shock you as a relatively low status high school kid, but I was sat next to Stevie D, who was like the man, right? So I would have like turned and looked at him, and we would have met eye contact, and we would have been like, are we really going to talk about trigonometry here? And there's no way I would have been like reciprocal and inverse. We really need to think about the difference between them unless I got a social cue from Stevie B that it was okay to do that. And if that was the case, then you would hear a very slow, cautious build to the turn and talk. It would start silent and then gradually, but you don't hear that here. It explodes to life right away. And everyone just speculate on why that happens in this classroom. I'm just giving you 10 more. Like, why is there almost a percussive like boom at that turn and talk? Anything you can observe from the class to explain this? 10 more.